Hi and hello and welcome to D2E.
Hello.
We're we, you're you. Let's see. I'm Andrew.
Hi, I'm Dustin from D2E Entertainment.
And
Welcome.
this is Jen.
Hi.
There you go.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Alternately, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Ooh, I like that.
Ah. Hello, everyone. We're going to be playing some more Phoenix Wright.
Just got an important text from Alora. May I have some eggnog?
Very excited.
What'd you say?
She may.
She may? Okay.
Southern Comfort branded eggnog.
Does it have the SoCo?
It does not.
Then what's the point? As someone who just
Yeah.
generally doesn't drink.
Pretty rare.
Very rare. But, yeah, we're in the middle of the circus trial, so let's see what we do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, this guy. Yeah, I'll tell you which one. They'll mostly be ones that I was doing, and I can just pass them to you.
Right.
If you want to do Maya, you can do Maya, because she's got a lot of dialogue, I believe. Sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And... oh, that's fast. Damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right?
Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
Hi, Grace. How you doing?
Hello.
You like our
when the
guest star?
ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
I've forgotten everything that has happened so far,
Oh
so
boy.
let's have fun with this.
I'm like 50-50 myself.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means...
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max.
Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility!
well done, Nick.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go?
Double.
Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president? You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision!
That's really cool.
Magician
Fabulous.
or president?
This mystery just keeps getting deeper.
Magician or president? The two kinds of people.
Literally.
It's alright.
It's alright.
Do you want to do Francisco or shall I do?
How German can you sound?
I can't sound very German.
Perfect. That was the answer I was hoping for.
Am I the judge then?
Hello, people. Hey, Spire. Spire, I got surprises for you. Ready?
Oh. Dang it, Daisy! Dang it, Daisy!
I'm just gonna keep hitting it.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, come on!
That one has like some venom in it. I don't know why, but it's good.
I may have frustrated the boy once or twice. Oh, he's like a little brother to me.
Yeah.
You got Judge?
Yeah, I guess I'll do
All
judge.
right. You gotta do my Pianta voice.
Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session.
You just do the judge's voice from my cousin Vinny.
Ms. Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Oh, come on!
Oh, very well. I will now call my
David?
next witness.
We just watched My Cousin Vinny.
Yes, it's very fresh on our mind.
Yeah.
I do have some clips from it.
No, the defense is wrong.
Very fun.
A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Lawrence Curls.
I did not know
That's a whole name.
that was his name.
Mo Lawrence Curls.
I got it.
Oh my god.
I got it. Why did she just call him a pitiful clown?
Oh, come on. The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
You weren't ready.
It went so fast. I was like, I just saw like, in West Cloud Lufio, born and raised. And, like, that's all I got. It was just gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Name and occupation.
Will the witness please inform the court why he's speaking autobiographical gibberish? If you move it down just a bit, it's in front of your face. Okay, the mic is blocking you directly from... Yeah.
I was trying to like make it so you could hear our guest a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I look like. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in a courtroom. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited for this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court.
Oh yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Oh boy.
You get to hear that sitting right next to you.
Oh boy.
Welcome to my life.
My mom came down when I was doing that last week. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is what I do in my life.
My mom called me a while back and said, I didn't want to interrupt you while you were streaming. I was like, Mom, Andrew's mom literally came into the room while we were streaming. Don't worry about it.
Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? But a couple of clowns were up to no good, so I make
Your name?
Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct?
Sorry, I was reading the comment. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
You made it worse. Now the circle is perfectly in front of your face, so it looks like Mario has possessed the mic.
Yes it is.
Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
You remind me of the judge in Harvey Birdman.
Yeah. Mr. Birdfella.
Yeah.
What did you get someone else going to the witness?
I was trying to drink. A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafari.
Without the humor, please.
Okay.
Aw, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
Dun dun dun.
All right.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world.
Hold it. You're amazing.
I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone! What do you think of me? How am I doing? Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness?
Okay, we'll see you in a little bit, Bern.
Yeah.
Huh?
We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over.
You will?
Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You'll heal me out? I'm on the same wavelength.
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you, I can't wait. Oh, poor Gumshoe.
Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony? Cannot nail his voice.
I gotcha. Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want.
I gotta like get his voice and get.
I can tell it's coming and going for you. You're still working it out.
Excuse me, Mr. Gambini, the two what?
It's
Your outfit. Are you making a mockery of my courtroom? I'm starting to get it. All right.
okay.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I just got to put in like a lot of work for this episode.
Well, I'm glad you took the judge off my hands.
Yeah.
That would be hard to switch back and forth between that and the night of the murder. After practice was over, I went straight back into my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching then, and all of a sudden, Max clunked the ringmaster over the head.
That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Of course you can. There's no way that this account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That must be because of my insincere smile.
Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's
That's H in
cross-examination. Yeah,
WHR.
yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
Put the H in right.
Nick, you've got to find some kind of contradiction in this testimony.
I know that.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor.
I'm afraid that if you put this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling.
He is giving you good lines tonight.
Yeah.
I understand, Your Honor.
If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Oh boy.
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes.
I think you can't press him on everything.
I don't remember.
I think that's how that works.
Maybe.
Oh, got it. Grace is giving
We have
us.
to patronize him when he saves it.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure to applaud.
Let's see. Let's see. Can we? Let's try to press him on this.
You say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away. That's right. I have been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the Ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it! How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols? Lawyers nowadays! Do you even have to go to school to be one?
What a contest.
I want a contest, stop it. Alright, everyone knows what to do. All together, share it with Uncle Mo! See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. I must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Yowza!
Enough foolishness. Get back on track.
Will the witness please testify as to what he saw and only what he saw?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check something.
Sure.
Let's see what we got here.
You need to get your client to shut the hell up at this point.
Yeah.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
You say you saw the ringmaster get clomped over the head. Yes, I did! It's the climax of my story. He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you? Man, that was a lot of dids. Well, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Mo! Did you or did you not see the crime of the murder committed that night?
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor, poor clown.
I'm a defense attorney.
Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty.
Oh
Oh
my
my gosh!
gosh.
Half the bar! Isn't that a bit melodramatic?
So, what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime?
Let me take a look.
Nope.
Let's see.
No.
I think it has to do with where his room is.
Okay.
Because it was snowing, right? I think, yeah.
I suppose. Of course I have grounds to make this claim.
Then let's hear it.
That's something I can't share with you at this time.
What did you just say, Mr. Wright?
I know there's something wrong with this testimony, but I can't put why
Phoenix.
I feel this way into words for the judge.
Maybe we should get a bit more information. Once we find something more solid, we can give it another shot.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
You gotta
come
Yeah,
on.
reload it.
So I have to press him on more stuff and then come back?
Yeah.
Bull. Shit.
Nothing, just lamenting my crushed dreams.
Ready to just drive that to his kitchen home.
Make me so mad.
Anyway, sorry to drive this to a screeching halt.
You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct? See, that's the thing. Huh? How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now, 8 o'clock, that's something a clown can rip off on. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke. Let's not make it 8 p.m. Alright, Mo? What do you mean, let's not? I'll take the clown out of clowning around.
Come on, Nick. Just listen to his joke.
There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. 3, I'll get fucking whipped. Will the witness just proceed with his factual testimony?
You are so boring.
Are we supposed to let him do that?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
There's something weirdly charming about it, though.
The window. We gotta ask him about the window.
You just happened to glance out of the window? You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed.
Mr. Curls?
Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue.
Keep pressing.
Exactly why did you look out the window that night? Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out the windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday...
Here we go.
Once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant whoop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You forgot?
That's a good read.
Did I hit that a little too loud for you? I just saw her face like... Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right! I forgot to mention the whoop, didn't I? Oh!
That's not something you just forget to mention.
Yeah. What she said. That's what she said. I believe it to be best if Mo were to revise his testimony.
Very well. Mr. Carls, please revise your testimony.
This should start turning the tables in our favor.
All right. That's what we needed. All right. Yeah. So we can go through this. Sure, fast forward. Threaten me with a penalty.
And a whip.
And a whip. Of course I do. All right.
I've got a great reason to make my claim.
And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason?
Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony.
Get ready to feel the power of attorney!
What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright?
Mo said that he heard a sound like a thwomp of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Mo just stated the following under oath. We do oath in this world. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there is no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone. In 1972, a crack clown unit. Those are so hard, so fast.
Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car.
Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court? C-Team, oh my god.
No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick.
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory, full of bullshit and lies.
Yeah.
You just have to peel back the layers of the clown and make our clown makeup to find the truth.
Well,
Are you back from your jog?
Okay, take a sip.
well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
But Von Karma! Tampering with witnesses again!
So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant.
Right now,
Clonk.
there's so many constitutional
The ringmaster.
violations that this would be declared a mistrial, like, immediately.
Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out?
Yep, he was on permanent vacation, as they say.
He was my boss. Like, what the fuck, Mo?
Your Honor?
You did not witness the actual crime, however, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over, and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well, then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Wow, this is actually pretty accurate to the movie now.
Yeah. Are you making a mockery of my courtroom? You know, just it's literally that. I would have worn my leather jacket, which I know you hate, but I put on this ridiculous thing for you.
Got it.
The silhouette.
It was a bit far away, but that shadow could have only belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols.
Don't press the symbols.
His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there! All two of them. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
Okay. All right. It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever. This should finally be good enough, yes?
My client has repeatedly lied, but this time he's definitely telling the truth,
Coached
Judge.
him to lie.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It is
Roll right over that.
Yeah, it is decisive testimony.
Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe that.
Your Honor, he says he didn't do it. Oh, well, in that case. All right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination. Okay. He said black cloak, but I think the cloak's purple.
Yeah, I guess. It's dark. It's very purple and red.
Yeah.
I guess it's just low lighting.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I just saved, so.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, there it is.
Ooh, look at you, Dustin.
Yeah.
You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols.
I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols. Yeah, I do that.
3 symbols?
Yay, everyone get ready. All together now.
Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
What the?
Who cares if he knew that there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo? Alright, Coach Tingle.
Do you like pie? I love pie. 3.1459289.
Silence, fool! You are to respond with the whole truth. No fractions.
Was I close?
You got the first 2 numbers right.
Thank you. I thought I did like 4.
Order. Sorry, I'm not used to doing the judge. I'm used to waiting for you. I'm literally.
Looked over, and she's like, and she's almost singing it. I guess the poke rap. Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It was obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them in the
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene.
Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Really not. He's just toying with this court.
Yeah. I got her on the ropes now.
It's very warm in here.
These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet.
That's right, Phoenix. Nitpick your way to victory.
Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me!
No, you!
Your Honor, do you recall Trilogy's testimony?
Oh boy.
There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How can you mistake someone making such a snobby 3-piece getup?
No. Trilo saw them all. Trilo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction.
He's a puppet. How could he lie? I cannot think of any puppet that has ever existed that is known for lying.
Nope.
That's not a thing that
that's true.
exists.
That's true.
Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, this witness has not grown more mature with age.
I'm not mature.
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling.
What? A ruling?
Nick, this is your last chance.
Not even close. I'll have 17 more before this case is over.
Yeah.
I've played this game before. This
This
like
is
a
literally
safe motion.
This is literally the first second I'm able to press the button. I'm saving. You awful person.
There's no doubt in my mind, there were no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There is no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing white roses on. He was wearing it the entire time, yet he was on the scene.
And there's the contradiction. Mr. Wright, you got one last chance at this.
Just one chance?
I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness.
That's my move.
If you're gonna prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Curls' statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusation.
I've only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need.
I went too far. Save. I mean... Friggin' kangaroo court. There we go.
This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind.
Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that?
I see.
Oh, we got the intense music.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
Miss Von Karma. Where exactly was the silk hat found?
Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene.
Wait for it.
The crime scene. That means...
And this is really, really bad lawyering.
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene.
No, that's not true.
Order! 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 Mr. Curls!
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of all of this? You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
Hey, that's not right. That's so harsh.
What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
This is
Laying a beat down to this clown.
poor clown.
God, I wish he was that much of a dick to other, like, dumb witnesses.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting up there, oh no, hold on again, I'll always be younger than you.
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
I saw him, I swear I saw him, it was Max. Even if he did have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth.
He's turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene.
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo,
What do you want?
you just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? He went, what do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
No, I'm badgering myself.
This witness testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless.
Just growl it.
You got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little guy?
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you to say. You sure that's how it happened?
Say what?
Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene? Just checking.
Look at this picture.
I'm glad you laughed at that.
You're so tempting.
Every time it does, it's a picture.
Yeah.
All right. The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Footprints?
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. Clearly, Jesus is the murderer.
Ay,
So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor! This witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record.
Phoenix, good job. That is a perfectly reasonable and smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Except, this is about to happen.
Object. Oh.
I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
Damn! Why?
Judge is laying into Mo so bad.
The burns have just come.
Wait just a second. You guys just can't ignore everything I said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
Oh boy. You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today.
You need to
That
get your
did
client
hurt.
to shut the hell up at this point.
I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Oh,
So much worse.
oh boy.
Mr. Lawrence Curls,
Yes?
the testimony you provided up until now has been false.
It hasn't been false, I haven't lied, it's just
what?
It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Miss Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
Mistrial.
Right now, there's so many constitutional violations that this would be declared a mistrial. I really wish I was allowed to bring in evidence whenever I felt like it and make argument whenever I felt like it.
Order, I will have order. Francisca Von Karma, how could you?
Besides, like, giving her, like, a little penalty because she didn't save the game, can we just throw her out now?
Yeah.
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls.
Ha! You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell ya!
For the third time. Try not to waste our time with your idiotic dribble.
Third time's a charm when it comes to criminal cases.
Yeah, lying under oath.
More like 6 times the charm.
Yeah, basically.
Now It's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything that I said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's what I saw. He
flew away.
He returned to his home planet. Sorry, it's a Simpsons reference. This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew! He jumped and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there are no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints. It's the flying people.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
Us too, guys. Well, that was, how do you put this into words?
Oh, I got that.
That was terrible!
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me, especially since it's the best part of the story?
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
This is all a dream.
Definitely it's all a dream, for sure. 100%.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
What he just said was so strange. I don't think he would have made it up.
Which means that he is telling the truth?
That's what I'd like to think.
Nick, wait. That means that Max actually used magic.
You're right.
Ow!
Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish dream.
Take a shot.
Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
Except for in the last criminal chases case where we contacted the dead.
Well, don't worry about that.
That's not magic.
And we hit a person inside the shoebox.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, whatever. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter.
He is talking like a southern gentleman in this case. What the hell?
The criminal disappeared into the sky driving a 1964 Buick Skylark. I'd love to believe that, but I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
Fuck you, science!
You imbecile.
If you disregard a need for proof, Ms. Von Karma's case is sound.
That sounds like sound law.
However,
Theory.
I got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find a reason behind this mystery of mysteries.
Grr.
I like that she says grr and
Yeah.
doesn't growl.
I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
It's like, sigh.
Yeah.
Flew through the air in a 1964 Buick Skylark.
Yes? You have a contribution, Grace? Or are you just gonna waste time? Okay.
Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on?
That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
They? Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. God, this freaking face. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic.
No, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule.
I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secrets to their tricks.
Nick, what do we do now?
All we can do now is hope. We find the flying criminal in the court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker.
What?
Okay.
I'm gonna catch that sucker.
All right. Turnabout Big Top. And here we are. Why?
Why not?
Felt like a nice reset.
Okay.
Nick?
What is it?
I've got a confession to make. Terrible at figuring out magic tricks.
The guy at my cousin's wedding, you know, Alakazam, the magician.
God.
I'm sorry, it's so much of a perfect match.
It is. Magic tricks?
Yep. Magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them.
That's because the tricks are performed by the pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick.
But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible.
Well, you know what they say, tricks are for kids. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it?
Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off.
That's amazing.
First, she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible.
Really? Was it kind of like this?
What? Wow, how'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder.
You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. You don't want to check on Charlie?
Oh yeah, I do.
I know your sister would want us to.
Yeah.
Charlie, a quite decorative plant.
Nick, you've been watering the plant every day, right? I've been thinking about watering it too.
Maya, we don't want to drown poor Charlie.
But he'd get bigger.
Does she want the office to look like a tropical rainforest or something? Leave me, Wright.
Weird thing is, Charlie's been a plastic plant this whole time.
I could believe they're that stupid.
Where should I go first? Detention
It
centers?
doesn't matter.
Let's do
You
that.
gotta do them both. Prepare for the next hour of our life.
Yep. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place?
We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there.
I'm loving this theme, by the way.
Oh.
And it ended.
I thought there was more.
No. A little while ago, some people from a local television station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It'll be aired live.
Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special.
Yeah.
But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. That's amazing. freaking love this guy so much.
Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law.
That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break.
I just wants that guy in the background to, like, turn or react
Be
to
like-
it, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Give me the side eye.
You seem awfully calm about that possibility.
I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business.
Immediately, bum, 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 bum. The night of the crime. You didn't happen to fly off in the sky, did you?
Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the Windmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the Stoogie Clown says, it wasn't me.
Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying?
You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think.
Short-term memory.
I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you.
Anything for you, sweetie.
Except speaking of flying. Be friends with the other performers in the circus.
Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them?
Sorry. God!
What?
Why?
I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. I magicked faster than anyone else.
Nicely done.
I had like a follow-up, but I couldn't make it work. It's like I won the best in my engine class or something.
International Grand Prix.
Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate.
Ambition? Huh. Wonder what that's like.
Something about what Max just said rings true to my ear.
They are a bunch of fucking losers.
Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring.
We're sorry to make you tell it again.
You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell you.
Never mind, fuck on.
Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me.
Really? You keep that in prison?
Just look at that fabulous stage.
God.
That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience.
Take you long to shave that? Okay.
The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night, the emotions, the acclaim.
The bunny women.
Wow.
By the way, I think everyone who's a performer should get to experience that feeling.
Aww.
I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus.
Maybe not be a douche to
That's
them?
incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy?
Damn millennials!
Oh, a participation trophy, damn it.
Yeah, I just love the.
I want a purchase trophy. That's way worse.
Pass that trophy shop. And,
yeah,
There you go.
It's the
just buy one.
Yeah, I used to compete in sports, and then I realized that you can just buy trophies, and now I'm good at everything.
Got a trophy for a first trophy purchased, you know?
Yeah.
That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. Back in my day.
You're the cheat, have a trophy.
My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them.
Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Learn how to get thrown in jail. I know, sometimes I wish I had the guts to say what I think.
Here we go.
3 trophies for the chort. Thank you, Satenga.
Well, let's bungle in the jungle.
You hear that? It sounds like 2 people arguing.
All right, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes. Wait. Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. All right, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but this just isn't gonna work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, then what are you gonna do then?
Yes, Tenga, it's a little bit of a quiet night. We're having fun. The viewers keep coming up and down. It's been kind of fun, but we spiked pretty high earlier, but we do have silly sounds.
Dang it, Daisy!
That make no sense to you, so that's new.
Yeah. And guest.
Oh yeah, guest.
Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo.
What are you doing here? Can't you see we're in a secret trash training course?
Trash training.
Trash training.
I'm very tired.
I'm sorry.
Secret trash craning? Whoa.
Yes. Trillo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So, we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act.
In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible.
See, even they are surprised by the idea, I told you. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once we got to build up on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you.
Ah, there it is! Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
The girl the puppet
lion's
has
hammer.
proposed to.
Yeah. The blonde hair with little curls.
I know that you already testified in court today.
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yes.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in them gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster.
Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw.
Oh, time to introduce new characters. You jerks.
I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now.
Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent?
Or wait 2 years?
Ha! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Yeah?
Waiting like this, it's part of being in love.
How so?
If you had a clue, you'd know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
No!
Yeah, I knew that.
I'm always,
You know what's
pining.
better than waiting to have $1 million? Having a fucking $1 million. Like, what?
It's like, yeah, I knew that. I'm always, pining.
Poor Maya, she's so red. She looks like she could, like a vine-ripe tomato. I don't know why.
She looks like she could vine
vine-ripe
right tomato.
Yeah. Got caught on my tongue.
So how's this new routine working out?
Well, you two just take a chill pill already. Our routine's a secret.
That's
We're
why
gonna
we
take the
practice
ventriloquism
outside.
world by storm. It'll be a real revolution.
That sounds incredible.
Well, let me make one thing clear. We're not gonna take on the world just 'cause that jerk says we would.
That joik?
Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is?
Charlotte, You seem to really be fired up about all this.
He needs to realize he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right. You're right.
Mark my words, I, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix.
You're the man now, doll.
This game was localized
In
a
2004.
decade ago.
Row, row, row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory.
Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Like, Alouetta.
Yeah, come on, Jeff Dunham. Satanga just dots.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part of this too.
I guess I'm supposed to show the photo to everybody.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
It's
I guess we won't need you to look at this after all.
okay. To the big top.
Sure.
Gonna talk to Regina, so you get to be cutesy voice.
Oh boy.
Cutesier.
Huh? Where's Regina?
Ah, damn it.
I
Thought she'd be there, considering she's always here.
don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry and get the hell out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
No.
I'm just allergic to wild tigers.
Especially their teeth. Ringmaster's room, maybe?
Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room.
That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something?
What should we examine?
Stuff.
Let's see.
Yeah, look at the suit. There was something in the pocket, right?
You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat.
And they call this the face of someone who already knew that.
What?
What?
A scrap of white paper is sticking out of the coat of the pocket. I don't know why I said that.
Huh? Where? Where?
Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats, except for the times we do.
You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong.
'Cause you are.
Yeah, and we're not gonna examine that because it might be evidence or anything like that. We're just gonna conveniently ignore that until it comes up the third time.
Yeah, we do take shit all the time.
Ugh, it's so annoying.
Plucked a ring out of a pile of junk in the last
Yeah,
episode, but
for real.
don't touch the paper.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
Don't touch
this
the
game isn't
worthless
quite
paper.
As strong as the first
Nick,
one.
look at all the cute trophies.
And like even if it's like, oh, don't touch other people's thing, he's dead. The guy who owns the coat is dead. He doesn't need that paper.
And we're trying to find out who murdered him.
It is literally some of the most important evidence. Why?
Indeed. Just look at all the awards the circus has won. I'm getting some deja vu,
Like-
Dustin.
Yeah.
All county quiz champions. Ringmasters Association Mini Golf Master. Beer Belly Balloon Balance Champ. Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could never have imagined.
Alright, I don't think there's anything we need to do in here.
Yeah, it feels that way.
Let's go to the cafeteria.
Okay.
They still haven't cleaned this place up yet. You've barely got one look at the state of this place. You'd slap whoever was in charge across the face!
Remind me to never invite her to my office.
She'd have to like leap
I know,
up in
that's what I
the
was-
air.
It would be that jumping punch move.
Yeah. Like from My Cousin Vinny.
That's what I was. Thank you. That's a joke.
Oh, here we go.
It looks like they left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder.
They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? I know, looking at all these dishes is making me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand outside.
Okay. Wait, once we finished with this case.
Alright, then let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Whoa!
Where's the mute button when you need it?
I was hoping that I would be able to look at the salt and pepper shakers, because that was found in that box.
The kitchen is over here. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here.
I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people.
Yeah, we're...
Maya's killer hamburger. You'd try it, wouldn't you?
No.
It's killer.
Yeah, there's nothing.
People die in this game.
Alright. Do logicus.
Alright, that's right. Now we're going aimless right now.
Yeah. Oh, it's you too.
You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest?
I'm taking a rest night now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Kammer told me to come down here and do this for her.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Let me tell you something, pal. Listen to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something.
I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes.
I know that, pal. You have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Francisco really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way.
Why are you defending her?
I like the whip.
Prosecutor Von Kammer's always got her eyes on us.
Yes,
And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof! There she is. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up.
Looks like she's wound him pretty tight.
She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who is in that room behind the window up there?
The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Kammer's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal?
Francisca Von Karma.
Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out.
Alright. Let's examine the...
Nothing. Still nothing.
But here.
Ringmaster's body was found here. I heard that the way he fell made him look like he was carrying a wooden box. So what in the world really happened here?
Okay.
Text that we've read before. Why is the game letting us read it again?
I don't know. His entrance. Oh wait, no, we could have gone to
Mo's
Mo's
room.
room.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's talk to Mo again. I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
Gonna be a great time.
Totally Mo's.
Yeah.
I knew it. I was waiting for it. Mo's not here.
No one is here. It's like the opposite of Smash Brothers Ultimate. No one is here.
Get out of here.
Just
What are you? We are Mo's room, so you have to tell bad jokes.
yes.
If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room.
It's in his spirit. It's almost like we can still hear his voice.
I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away.
Good impression.
Yeah.
What do you think he is laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes.
I always thought he was contemplating suicide. He must really love his work.
Alright, let's...
His fucking bed frame.
Yeah.
If he's in here, does this mouth move along with his, like everything else? that
Oh,
his mouth is
man.
on?
That'd be amazing.
Mo's got an excellent pair of pajamas, laying on his bed in an excellent manner.
Not actually pajamas, they're actually costumes. Huh, I guess you could say that they're professional sleepwear.
What a pointless interlude.
Yeah. Oh, window.
This is where Mo witnessed the crime.
Well, this is where Mo made up some bullshit. Witnessed some craziness.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, a flying criminal? Jeez. We had a normal frickin' judge. He never believed something like that.
And your case would be thrown out. Be grateful.
Oh, yeah. I like the dog
Is there a
slippers.
hole in the ceiling yet?
Oh, yeah, let's look.
Hey, look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it.
You're right. I wonder what happened.
I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here.
No idea. It probably doesn't have anything to do with the broken trampoline. Alright. Not gonna go to the big top. Not gonna go to the ringmaster's room.
Is there another?
Yeah, there's the cafeteria.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yep, yeah, now
This is
someone's
so
in the cafeteria.
random.
Oh boy, here we go.
Alright, welcome to the wonderful, fabulous cafeteria.
Well,
Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood.
Alright, you know what time it is? Riddle time!
so what a riddle is, it's just a fact, but told in a really confusing way.
Yes. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. It's easy.
Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction?
Wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, Gurley?
I got it.
Okay, what is your answer?
Because they're in the cafeteria. What? Cafeteria.
Exactly! What an incredibly sad place, that cafe.
I did it.
What's going on? He's being too nice.
What?
Alright. Today's trial.
Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me. I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning, I had to smash watermelons.
Ah.
I thought he was talking about the watermelons for a second.
Yeah.
I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
Exactly. How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that?
Do you like clowns?
What a pointless interlude.
Are you 100% sure about your testimony today?
We really need to get that clip of what a pointless interlude.
Yeah,
we
I
really
think so.
need
We
that.
keep referencing it.
I saw what I saw. I swear that creep just.
Flew through the air?
It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like floating with style. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
I don't see a cyclock. He must be telling the truth.
Alright,
Present him something?
I think we gotta show him that photograph.
Oh, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too.
Huh? Well,
So Mike asked, how does this case compare to the second case? I kind of like this case better, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Even though it's a little more frustrating at parts, I think it's just more fun and a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
There are just parts of the second case I really don't like.
Yeah, there's a lot of part of where the second case is like, all right, we know how this goes.
Yeah.
Like, let's get to the thing. Like, there's
Yeah.
a lot of like, it's just out of your reach.
More of an uphill battle in the
Yeah.
second one. This one's longer, but...
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian and Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture. He made me eat it.
what do you mean?
You guys really hated Right from the Ashes, though.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. My name's Lana Sky.
That was my least
I'm
favorite
the
one.
chief prosecutor for the county.
That one is painful to get through. I really do think so.
Oh, we got so mad. Although Damon Gant was a fun voice. to do.
Yeah. Bam, bam.
He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous.
Hold on a second.
What?
Hold on.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
Hey, yeah, there we go.
Oh, come on!
I guess the bust really isn't that big. Am I wrong?
I am an adult.
Oh man. It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it. Every day, he made us bow to his greatness.
He's got a big bust? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's
Ooh,
bust.
Phoenix.
Not that I'm in this sort of thing. Now that Edgeworth is gone, you know, there's been some lonely nights at the right office.
All
So
right.
I just need to kind of work some stuff.
Max's bust should have been on that small table over there.
There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say it was about 5 days ago. All of a sudden, the bust disappeared.
It disappeared?
That's what I said. If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there.
Yeah, let's see. Ouija stare. If translators knew what they were doing. Bad guy 5. Oh snap! Is that the girl?
I'm a girl.
Is that the girl?
Yes? Question mark? I assume. I assume yes.
Capital T, capital
Dang
G.
it, Daisy!
Yes. Capital T, capital G.
Oh.
Jen, I say hi.
Hi,
There you
I'm
go.
Jen. Kotani in the chat.
Yep. That's why you're not on tonight.
Oh,
Dang
man,
it.
We're missing a viewer.
Ah!
Max just had to put the picture up.
With a G. With a G. Is it
Yeah,
pronounced
yeah.
Jennifer or Jennifer?
Jennifer.
Yes.
Yes,
Perfect.
Joyce.
Exactly. Jennifer.
Yeah.
What? Oh, it's me. I like I'm used to seeing your face.
It's okay.
Hey, this thing is really cool.
That was amazing.
Hey, this thing is really cool.
Yeah.
Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me.
Darn, I should have made the connection. Alright, deal with your baby. I'll see you in a little bit. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
Aww.
Ah, Max G Bust. Is there anything else changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he's setting up a bad joke.
Nope, I'm fine, thank you. Quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
I wonder if I could think of something.
Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us! Tell us! Well, on the morning of the crime over on the bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper? It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I can see it's titled.
Yikes! It says, to the murderer!
Murderer? Yep, that's what it says, but the breast has been ripped off.
Why not just take the whole thing?
I guess, I don't know, that thumbtack really held in there when you ripped it?
Yeah.
And I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
It's a good thing that
Yes.
no one told anyone
The
about this.
ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. Who in the world posted this thing? Note added to the court record. Wow.
Nick, I think we better follow up on this important lead.
Where? How? Who? What?
Hold on. Tell me about the pepper.
Sorry, but I don't know anything about that.
Man, at least make a joke about Pepper, you dick.
Nothing, just
That's
lamenting
all.
my crushed dreams.
I'm just a clown. I concede Mo's a clown, but I get the feeling he's not your average clown.
Alright.
That'd be awesome.
Alright.
Swing and a miss.
Ringmaster's room.
Swing and a miss.
Ha! I wonder.
I see where you're going.
I'm
with
like
that.
10 steps ahead of this stupid game.
That's it! Everyone dies!
Back to here. Mo's room.
I think you gotta go to Max with Max's bust.
Oh, okay. That
As
does...
like pointless as that seems.
No, that does make sense.
What about this?
Fabulous! You'd like me to sign this for you?
Murder paper?
There we go.
Do you know anything about this note?
The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall of the cafeteria.
I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat.
Your heart skipped a beat?
While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room.
And company.
I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat.
In the pocket of his tailcoat?
Oh, I
In
wonder
the pocket of the tailcoat?
What?
What?
What tailcoat? What are you talking about?
I am an adult. Everyone dies!
Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere.
Take an hour out of your day.
You might also want to ask
Yeah,
my
right.
sweetie pie princess.
We don't even have a car. We have to like walk and bike to where we go.
Fuck you, Max Galactica.
Why does soundboard spam always make me laugh? I actually thought I did a pretty good job spamming that one.
Hey, do you see that?
Yes!
No! What?
Anybody?
No!
Need a refill?
Okay.
I would like one.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
No problem. Hang on a sec. I got this.
What if that didn't happen?
Oops, not that one.
Okay, take a sip.
There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat.
In stereo.
You don't say.
We can't just go looking through people's coats. You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is.
It's like pulling teeth.
I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave
Let's
us.
find out,
What?
shall we?
No way.
Well, let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick.
Machine into the coats.
I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, come on!
That's well warranted.
What does it say? What does it say?
That's a good question.
To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. What a weird way to do this.
What a twist.
Night at 10 p.m.? That's you.
That's when the murder took place.
Now we need to find out who called the ringmaster.
Alright. Back to the big top. Let's see. Criteria.
Exactly.
What? Mo's gone.
There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo.
Hamburger.
Homer Simpson, yeah.
Seriously.
Hamburgers.
Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad.
All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad!
Come on, Nick. You know she's homeless. Oh, with her sister being dead and all.
Back to Max.
No, Lodging House.
Oh.
I figure that was enough of a event to have passed sufficient time for Von Karma to be done with
Fair
her
enough.
whatevers.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job, as usual.
Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. Oh, and Miss Von Karma.
Nick, what is that? That beeping sound?
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Yeah, she beeps when she's mad. Every time Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind.
Some sort of pager or something?
No, it's my ankle bracelet. If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here quick. See you, pal.
I didn't know the Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens.
I have.
Yeah, me too.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Ow! He's biting his lashes from a whip.
God! Von Karma! She really did appear!
And dropped my freaking assistant.
That's assault? Like...
Yeah, assault doesn't really happen in this game.
Yeah. If it's not murder, it doesn't count as crime. That's why we only try murder case. That is the only possible crime.
What is Francesca like Angelica Pickles? Thank you, Mike.
It was a real battle in court today, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Mr.
reminds
Phoenix Wright?
me of the last time I kicked your ass. You know, perfect record, you lost. Like your father, who's in jail because he's lost, he's a loser. Sorry. Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do you for?
I know what you can do for me is call an ambulance after my assistant who you just whipped to the ground.
Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making national news?
National news. You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally.
Because that's a thing that's reported on a global scale.
Live report here on CNN. Stop the presses. Forget about Trump.
Because that's what when you see a news story about a famous
Yeah,
murder
murder.
case, you know who all the lawyers are.
Yeah.
That's what they say on the news. That's the best part. That's the most. That's how you get that
ESPN,
viewer
They
engagement.
have like their records and everything and
Yeah.
their stats. You know.
That's how you get them clicks.
That's for your fantasy legal team, you know?
This defeat will go straight to BuzzFeed.
I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win just by a smidge.
I guess we're
Stop
talking
pointing at me. Miss Von Loser, it appears you got something on your hands, or you got your hands on something big, huh?
I'm amazed you picked up on that much.
Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags over your head.
You know where to go for the quotes, right?
What?
This is talking about evidence you found.
Oh.
I really wish I was allowed to bring in evidence whenever I felt
I don't
like
have
it
disclosure
and
on
make
here if that's what you're looking
whenever I
for.
felt
Okay.
We took it off.
I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness.
I mean, you can do
Need
it
any more
yourself.
hints?
It's called disclosure, you dickhead. She's not allowed any surprises.
A conclusive witness? You must mean that acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
They don't execute lawyers after they lose.
What are you talking about?
They might
why
execute
she's so
your
mad.
father after he lost.
You know, because of the murder that he did.
Yeah, I get it already. You want to be and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try to find out more information myself.
I'm like half expecting it to be a thing where she's like the Helga Pataki to his Arnold.
I mean, yeah.
Phoenix Wright, how I hate him, and yet pulls like a heart-shaped locket out of her ruffle and like holds it up.
I'm just thinking about Edward dressed as the girl Arnold's always pining for.
Ruth.
I think it's Ruth.
Ruth
Yeah.
McDougal. Yep. I remember her last name. What the fuck?
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow.
I've never played Spirit of Justice.
Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. Oh! Ew.
He's in jail and or dead, because you know what? I don't give a fuck, because he's out of my life, because I kicked his ass and he lost.
Hey Arnold was a good show. I played part of Spirit of Justice, like the beginning of it, and I didn't get through to the end. I kind of dropped it after a little while. I do want to go back to it, because it was pretty good.
Here we go, here we go.
My dad? Must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma.
I'm sorry, is esteemed a German word for in
Your
prison?
dad! I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of lip. Again! Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or any other conversation?
Then, what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
Wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
No, that's why we're asking about it.
I have to see him again one more time.
Him?
I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth.
Miles
What?
Edgeworth?
Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth.
All right, let's talk about Edgeworth.
Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you?
How could I?
Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma? Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me.
He's like 5 years older than you.
Topanga will
Little
eventually
brother.
we'll eventually get to all the Phoenix Wright games. It's our
Little,
plan.
as in, he was small when I knocked him to the floor with my
My
whip.
whip. I remember my first whip. I got on my third birthday.
Huh? Little brother, but Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Fade to black. Edgeworth.
I don't know if you get a picture of them as kids in this game,
You did
but
in the first game, yeah.
yeah, or no, of Francisca and Edgeworth.
Oh, I see now. Yeah.
There he is in all his
Man
fuchsia
who
glory.
inspired me to understand my sexuality, but become an attorney. Look at his the way his mouth goes. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that, case was over. Stopped returning phone calls. It's like the color was sucked out of the world, and he vanished.
It's your fault he is gone.
I know!
No,
No.
that's your shitty dad's fault too. He did kill his father. That's kind of a big deal.
Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean?
Yeah.
Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then with the case after that one, he never set foot into a courtroom again. And then one day he just vanished.
Dum-dum.
All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
I'm out, bitch. Sincerely and cordially, Miles Edgeworth.
I sleep with it every night.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago.
I was gonna say that, but that's okay.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna read it all.
I'm in a world of emotion over here.
Yeah.
It's okay. It was a few months after you left to go back home. I was truly alone.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead?
What a drama queen. Indeed, everyone in this game is a drama queen. For real.
I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somehow, somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma.
I think you don't understand how honor works.
I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. And my whip.
Bitch.
Nick! About Mr. Edgeworth.
Maya, I've already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay?
Nick?
I will objection point you in the face.
Ah, it went up my nose! By the way, Fran's got issues. Yeah, no shit.
Miss
Wouldn't have guessed.
Von Karma.
What?
I don't know if you're our God's gift to prosecutors or not. But I've already had about enough of you. Him too. I'm so pissy about this.
What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated.
You're right.
Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen! Nick?
Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd fucking floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick.
Yeah, you should be. Acro's room. got Dances with Wheels over here. That hurt you, didn't it?
Threw me off for a bit. What voice you giving him now, asshole? Make it sound more wheelchair. Why don't you?
Okay. You must be Phoenix Wright.
What? Why?
Why not? Okay.
Oh, come on!
You must be Phoenix Wright.
Yes.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling.
All right, maybe you should have a dumber voice.
But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Maybe
Mr. Acro.
Satenga, Dustin, no.
No.
Could you please record Dustin no and send it in so we can put it on the...
Yeah, we need a good Dustin version of
Yeah.
the... Well, I got two. You need one. I have...
Oh. Andrew.
And I have...
Oh, Andrew.
Yeah.
So we definitely need some Dustin ones.
Yeah. All right.
Go ahead. How do you know my name?
The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here.
Acro, you're a member of the circus as well?
That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope and the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair.
What is this music, Acro?
Sorry, I left my hurdy-gurdy on in the background. Let me just shut that off real quick.
Acro, why did you join the circus?
When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
Seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
Yes, small orphan, come be an indentured servant to me.
Isn't that how Robin worked in Batman?
No, his parents were...
Oh, no, his parents were it was the other way around.
Yeah.
He wasn't taken in by the circus, he was taken in from the circus.
Yes.
He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life.
It's such a shame.
Sometimes, I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. Perhaps he was too kind to these birds. They put birdseed in my hair, I can't get it out, because it's hard for me to get in the shower by myself.
Dang it, Dustin. I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing?
Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina?
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
The nerves in my legs were badly damaged.
When I took an arrow to them.
And
Yeah.
you can't walk now.
I can't even stand now. Since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself.
Why did they keep you on the 3rd floor?
That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right?
We don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents.
Cyclops! It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature.
Cyclops sounds like the shipping name for Psylocke and Cyclops from X-Men.
Cyclops!
What's on your mind, Mr. Wright?
Well, you're fucking lying to me, so...
Yeah.
Exactly when were you injured?
It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice.
6 months ago? What in the world went on at the circus then? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room.
I was at the hospital all day yesterday.
You went there for rehabilitation. What about the murder?
Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw.
What you saw? Jeez, it sounded really ominous. What did you see, Acro?
That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked out the window.
What did you see?
He was flying straight up into the air.
He?
Maximilian Galactica.
What?
That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying.
I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick?
Let me say real quick.
Let's try and undo those cyclones.
Really? Alright.
I want to see what.
We probably get to the second one.
Yeah.
I guess it might give us a hint of what we need.
Yeah. I just want to try it.
That's fine.
We can bounce whenever.
I have to ask you, how were you injured?
I'm sorry. I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice.
An accident during practice.
We definitely got to talk to more people now that I'm thinking about it.
Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries.
He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it a secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? This is the part where we have to present something, but we don't really have anything, do we?
No.
No. It sucks. I don't think I got enough evidence yet. Fuck.
Alright. Back to Mo's room.
No, the defense is wrong.
Thank you. Service entrance. Can't really talk to him about anything. Big Tom. Maybe Regina's
Yep.
back. Yep.
Oh boy.
We need info from her.
Super pizza. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay then. Very unsuspicious.
Yeah! No!
Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O-Phoenix.
Stay! Stay! Heal!
Got squeaky. I liked it.
Yeah.
Oh, Maya! Nick! It's you guys! I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake.
A mistake.
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey?
You were gonna tell your tiger to eat the monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much.
I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. Huh, that's kind of sweet.
Reminds me something about lions. I don't know.
But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that religious bullcrap.
What do you mean there's no way I believe that?
Wait.
Got that ESP, son.
Oh, no!
Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course.
Fuck you, science!
You really think so?
You know what I think? I think they're just big balls of gas.
Very bad Pumbaa.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you will. I think.
I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky.
I wonder if everything's all right with Regina.
That's gonna tell the tiger to eat them. Just go back and clear something up. Why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should?
Satanga, just realized the Fuck You Science clip is Chatham Tatum. Yes,
it is Chatham Tatum.
When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
Hello,
All the
I
angles
like
are
money.
yes. Leave it all up to us.
Guess there's no turning down that request.
Yay! You're really gonna do it?
Monkey hunt. Bust. What do you want to do? Picture.
Let's do the Grand Prix photo.
There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max.
2 years from now.
Yeah.
Nick, I want to try flying too.
Yeah, okay. I'll think about it.
Anything else we could show her?
I think so. Murder note!
Maybe this. Oh, yeah, she was with them at the time.
Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket! This piece of paper was in your pocket!
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
So I posted on the board. Breakfast time!
Yeah, I always take Acro as breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep. And since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
And then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so...
Okay,
Put
but
it
why
on the
though?
bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you?
The dumbest girl alive.
What happened?
I did! I stuck it up there. How'd you know?
Nope, nope, nope. The land of 10,000, no.
So it was Stupid who put it up there. When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this.
Okay.
What?
Alright, let's,
Monkey hunt.
something new in the cafeteria.
Dun dun.
Something smells fantastic.
It's the monkey.
So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers!
Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the Bistro du Suke, aka the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great!
Eat your burgers, Apollo. She's truly like some sort of crazed burger monster.
Ah. Los Angeles, truly the greatest city in these United States of America. Come, Apollo, join us for a traditional American meal underneath the traditional American kotatsu. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. One of the funniest things that freaking...
Just like,
awkward
alright, it's sushi. We know.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted bun, special sauce.
Pass the buttery flapjacks, Kodabaru-san, Sama.
They were absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven!
I bet. I can tell by the smell.
Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power.
Yes, I made it myself.
Very big circus.
Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you gonna do?
Yes, I already told you that. That's all I've thought about for the past 2 days. Everyone loves Russell. You heard Acro's story, haven't you?
No, we haven't. Please tell us.
Oh, you have a psych doc on him.
Like how he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clone. I've been thinking about trying on the ringmaster shoes.
What? Really?
What?
Max would still be an issue, though.
Yeah, but you get to boss him around. That's awesome.
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the sick is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
Whoa.
All that's left to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know.
Tragedy, you know? What is he talking about? Get over what tragedy, Mo?
Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing at all.
You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, correcto mundo.
What do you mean, ding? Oh, I mean no disrespect here, but can you lie to us?
No, not at all. What makes you say that?
Just the way you said, if everyone can get over the tragedy, seemed a bit strange to me. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Oh, I'm right, aren't I?
I get Cyclops. Ah! I
Oh.
only get 2.
So now we're getting closer to the truth.
It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break! Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
6 months ago, eh?
Okay. I think we might have enough for this one.
Really?
Because the 6 months ago, it was, actually. Let me look at the court record real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we have Acro's profile. Seriously injured both legs while training 6 months ago. And we have the note. So I think that might be it. There.
Tango, why did you just write ill?
I'll give it a shot.
Here's a special sauce.
Maybe.
All right.
Mo, please tell us about what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus?
Okay. There's no need to look so scary when you ask me.
Oh, ew was Mo's big pants comment.
Fair enough.
Hey, look over there! Some juicy burgers! Let's eat instead!
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. That felt dirty to say.
Monster.
Why did you make me speak those words, Phoenix? Actually, I've kinda got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident.
Hey, why are you making fun of me?
Well, I liked your Tristan voice right there.
Yeah.
This wouldn't happen to be the cause of the accident, would it?
Oh, the cause of the
The
accident.
tiger or the girl or...
It would be It would be Regina, I think, but we don't have that information yet.
Yeah,
That would be secrets breaking, and this game doesn't like that. So we gotta figure out more.
Well, it also just made the most sense to me.
Because, like, he blames her.
Right, he had the grudge against her.
This is a present. Let's ask about Acro.
Oh, it's Acro. Is he in his room today?
Yes, he is. We just came back from a meeting with him.
I hope his legs get better soon. Acro's so incredible, especially on the trapeze.
Hi, Sophie. How you doing?
I know exactly what the item you have to use is, but you need to prove it's thingy first.
Stanga. You're right. Okay.
The trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the Acrobat.
That's a Sega Genesis game,
right? Wasted too much time on that bad game. It's a weird platformer. That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina, but Regina seems to like Acro just fine.
Has anyone ever frowned at you? I'm sorry, Barbie, you dreaming about being at the beach while you're already at the fucking beach?
Here's a hint, I don't mind the sun sometimes, the image it shows. Okay, Mike.
Let's see. Let's go to Acro's room.
Nothing, just lamenting my crushed dreams.
Ew, it's a huge pile of trash.
One man's trash is another monkey's treasure.
I guess you're right. Look, they're all shiny things.
He's even got a motorcycle exhaust.
I just want to know how, like, a little monkey pulled the tuba. I'm assuming through the window.
Used a rope and a pulley system.
Yeah.
What do they call this thing? Tuba, right?
Do you remember the name of that song by the Butthole Surfers? No.
I was ready.
No, we don't.
Pepper? Come on now.
Oh, okay.
Of course it's a tuba.
Oh!
You didn't know that?
Okay, yep. This is clicking back in my mind. The pepper, the... Okay, yep.
Thank you!
Hey, it's a picture of Regina.
Well, she is a shining beauty.
Holy shit, Gen got it.
Yay, he did it!
Who has not played this game before, but got your Butthole Surfers reference, so if you need the older music...
Present...
Golf clap.
I give him the pepper, right?
Yeah.
No, never mind.
Oh, we're sorry. He doesn't.
Money the monkey.
Hello, I like money.
Ha! Money's a great friend to me.
That pile of treasure over there is his collection, huh?
It is indeed. Money will bring anything back with it.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies.
What?
But I seem to be pretty popular with the animals.
Oh.
What do I do with the pepper?
You're a step ahead.
Do I show anything else to Acro? Or do I show... Oh, I show him this, don't I? What's this?
That's what we want to know.
It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder.
Birds left.
In the cafeteria. Give him a serious voice.
What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious.
If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source.
Her?
Regina, ask her about it.
Interesting.
What about Max's award ceremony? Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I'm trying not to think about him.
Acro won't even look at it.
It looks like something's really weighing on him.
Box maybe?
What do you think of this?
I understand, Mike. I know, you're also jumping a little ahead. We all know, like, kind of where it's going, but we're trying to figure out how to get there.
There you go.
Acro, please look at this photo for us.
No problem. This is how it ended for him. Such a shame.
He seems awfully calm, but his eyes have a look of sorrow and profound pain. Yeah, that one.
If my legs weren't like this, I would have been able to prevent this from happening. It's an absolute certainty.
I would have jumped from the third story to prevent this.
I mean, I think he would have. No. Alright, we gotta ask about 6 years ago.
Not yet, Mike. They hinted at the monkey stealing the stage costume.
Yeah.
Mo's not here.
What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me.
He made the noise. I ain't gotta do that one.
Nick, it's money.
That monkey's holding something.
That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember?
Why didn't you say jacket? You weirdo.
Yeah.
Alright, it's time to take out this monkey.
Get ready to feel the power of attorney!
I'm assuming we're gonna imitate a monkey.
Yeah.
Seems to be...
Yikes!
I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did.
Nick, you...
I swiped it while money was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it, let me see it.
You can see it fine for where you are. You're never getting my precious.
You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume.
Me too. Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. Phoenix is like off the rails this episode. Oh, what's the matter now?
It doesn't fit me at all.
Yeah, she's like half your size, dummy.
No. It's too big, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually. What?
Or wait, or did she wear it when she was really little?
Not my size at all.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's too little or too big. Alright, big top.
Alright, Mike, I think we're getting it so far.
Yeah.
Here we go, Regina.
Yeah.
Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
It's nothing. No wonder guys melt to mush in front of this girl. It's like when Edgeworth looks at me.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's.
Leon's?
You know, the lions you told us about?
Oh.
Satanga, age. Satanga, age. Remember her age. For the
record, some of those jokes before.
For the record, 16.
Yeah, 2 guys want to marry her.
One of them is 31.
No, the puppet's not 31.
Yeah, the puppet's. Let's talk about Leon, the lion.
Leon, he was killed, wasn't he?
That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
During practice?
Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth. You know, gah.
The puppets got wood for Regina. Yeah.
Whoa!
Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming.
You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing?
Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
And that's when Leon...
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
poor thing.
Good lord. Poor animal. Alright, now we go back to Mo. Save.
No!
Let's see. Now we got it. I'll just fast forward up until the part we stopped at.
That was a good plan.
I know you want to do some more Mo.
No Mo.
There we go.
I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during the practice, right?
How did you? I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside the Leon's mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He could never say no to her.
No Mo Hoppers. That joke's for me.
Yep.
Alright. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't climb up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised.
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... No, is this the person you promised you wouldn't say anything? Acro.
Yeah.
It must have been Acro, right?
How? How did you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. I have a guidebook.
Here we go.
Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No! No way!
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
Hey!
My chains!
We did the thing. Hurrah.
Did it.
We did it.
It's just like you said, you know, the accident.
Did someone die?
Oh yeah. No, but it would have been probably been better if he had.
What? How would that have been better?
He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in.
Coma?
Yep.
All he does now is lie in bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see.
How is he related to Acro?
He's his brother. Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
And the plot thickens yet again.
Brother?
Yes, brother. They were acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, They were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Alright.
Who is Acro's younger brother?
Sean Dingling, but everyone just calls him Bet. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall.
Everyone seems to fall in love with that 16-year-old.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden that blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon!"
Why'd he do that?
Tell me, Homer.
I don't know.
But that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling?
He? You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. What a sound effect for that. Oh no! Some sick grin.
No way. That's impossible.
A smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events?
Nick, can lions smile?
I don't know. We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a frickin' rifle. It was awesome.
That's what really happened.
Yikes.
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper.
There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self.
Achoo! Achoo!
Nice! What a wonderful sneeze!
Huh? You think so?
I think your nose has talent, kid.
Sound of mood whiplash. Yeah, pretty much. That is this whole freaking trial.
You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel? That's basic cleansmanship. Gaily, I know you gotta understand that.
I like clownsmanship as a word.
Yes.
I do like when they add zmanship at the end of whatever it is.
Nick, I think I'd make a good clown.
Other than Regina, I never seen a cuter sneezer.
Does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
She does! Bat would always tease her with pepper.
Bat?
From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
Oh, you know what we forgot to do earlier?
What's that?
Ah!
Oh no! Well,
Max is younger!
Wait, back then, no, I guess it's 6 months ago. Nope, still bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Of the three suitors, Max is the youngest one.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
They look perfect together, huh?
Like any other 22-year-old with a 16-year-old, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you know, perfect.
Alright.
Well, 6 months ago. She was 15 at the time, so, you know.
You know, we'll just ask her to, you know, go on with breathalyzer on this card. Don't worry
Pepper.
about it.
It's a circus. We have no law.
That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria?
It's just like, he's 1 year older than Max. What the fucking fuck? Did the writers not realize the thing?
At least the localizers. Why didn't they just lower their ages?
Erase
Or
hers.
erase hers, yeah. Considering,
Also, good point, you two.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
I mean, the age of consent
Way
is 16 in
easier to
Japan.
solve it.
Yeah.
16 in most of the US, really.
Yeah.
It's still not great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
Nothing good comes from those relationships.
It's from the cafeteria.
It's not? I remember seeing it there.
So this was the cafeteria's pepper.
You know, I'm not a big fan of pepper.
Okay, then we're just gonna drop that.
Yeah, I really thought there was going to be a follow-up as well.
Yeah. I think we have enough for Acro.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot. Back to
Do I
Acro.
have to start singing like Danny Elfman?
Yeah.
Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see.
Well, you did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else?
Womp womp. We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured.
Yeah, I think we definitely have enough.
He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know.
Well, well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away.
Say. I did make him sound like a total dude, bro.
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Let's do this. About the wheelchair.
Hey, Charles. I have to ask, how are you injured?
I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice.
An accident during practice.
You need an even dude broer your voice for Matt? Yes. Oh my god.
Sup, I'm Matt Ongard. How's it going? I'm like pretty famous, you know?
Are you the alien from Fairly Odd Parents? Was it Mark?
Puny humans! What's up? I'm from the planet of Yugopotamia. What's going on? I will totally destroy your planet.
Alright.
I love Mark Chang, okay? He's really funny.
Yes, unfortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries.
He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it a secret.
Matt's gotta say stuff like crushing the gnar. Whatever makes you happy, man.
You're much rocket dorks.
Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury?
Leon.
6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. Chuck, Super Mario Maker 2. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going.
You're saying that I was attacked? By a lion?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit.
Okay, maybe attacked isn't the best word to be using. Let me rephrase that as battled the lion.
You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion?
Because you had to fight it. You had to fight to save someone.
Bat.
It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury.
Mo, he must have told you.
Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out.
Slip of the tongue.
Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in the prime. Cut down together. That's where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident. Together like always.
I see. An accident's an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry, I was like...
We don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents.
This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more?
No, get out of my room.
Acro, I know you are still hiding something from me. Maybe it's someone you don't seem to like much,
is the reason why you're being so evasive.
Regina.
You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like, she is cruel.
Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes.
You know, her tiger tried to attack me.
Regent tried to attack you.
Twice.
He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then.
But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it.
What? What are you talking about? No!
Maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe. Here's the proof you had it out for Regina all along.
Here we are. This... Where'd you get it?
Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning.
You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it?
That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright.
Ching!
Talk about your wheelchair. My legs were injured by Leon. 6 months ago, my younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina.
A dare?
An absurd dare. If I could put my head inside Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date.
That's insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is?
We all thought he was being stupid too. That line was very old to begin with, and age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing.
And that's when the accident happened.
He just wanted to take her out to the movies.
Poor Bat.
When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up.
What about Bat?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. This is really fucking depressing.
A bit.
Talk about whiplash. Thank you. Much needed levity from the offspring.
Bat and Regina.
They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this.
Your splatter painting? What is it?
This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
It's a scarf?
Gross. It's covered in blood.
And brain. Cue the sound of solving the cheat. I'm assuming. Batting 1,000. This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident.
Oh.
When he did it, he looked like he was smiling.
He?
Leon, obviously.
Oh.
When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick.
I know! Mo said the same thing!
What do you think it all means?
I'm assuming
Von
Karma.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There she is.
Miss Von Karma.
I've already heard everything. Hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial.
Which is why she wants it. Thanks, Maya.
That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro.
I really wish I was allowed to bring in evidence whenever I felt like it, and
Preparations,
I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro, let's go to the office.
Yes, ma'am. Cue the sound of a wheelchair clumping down 3 flights of stairs.
Now what do we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle tomorrow?
don't worry about it. I'll wing it.
Look at you, all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
This is all beginning to come together now.
But is it, though?
Alright, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think that's enough for today.
Go ahead and save it. Jen, you were a delight.
Thanks.
Please feel free to come back, especially, on a Sunday when we do Phoenix Wright. Dustin's doing an art stream on Friday, which I'm looking forward to.
Yep.
I watched most of. I'm going to finish the first art stream soon.
Yeah.
Really fun to watch you do that.
Yeah, I had a great time. A lot of people got some good feedback. So, yeah, come join us again on Friday. I'm going to enjoy
being in the chat, even though you're going to be doing it in the same house I'm probably going to be in.
Yeah.
So, you're going
to be chatting, watching from, like, the other room.
Yes. Yes. Anything else you want to add?
No.
We finished recording Kingdom Hearts 2. That was a big thing for us, and we had 100 followers on YouTube. So
you may notice
awesome.
that I'm not wearing my Kingdom Hearts 2 hat. It's because I'm gonna buy a different hat because I finished that game and it can be done with. So that is gonna go on a shelf in a place of honor.
We still have to record the one last surprise for Kingdom Hearts 2. But,
yes.
Otherwise, we are done with that freaking game. Like Charles, all yeast. So sometime soon, not only will we start Kingdom Hearts 3, but we will go back to doing normal sized videos. We could pump out more of those YouTube. I know, look at that face. It's so good.
It'd be so nice to edit a show that's 15 minutes long instead of 45.
Yeah. So
I will literally be able to do triple the amount of work in the exact same amount of time. It's glorious. But anyway.
Yeah. That's it. Anything else?
That's all for me.
Shrug. Later.